Then Varahi is that point. Varahi is this point. This is the entity, energy, which we require nowadays in Kali Yuga, in every, in these places, alien places, which where the culture is different, places different, language is different, but it's a good place. I mean, nice pollution-free weather, nice style of living. The plus points here, minus is there. So to adjust to that, I need support. Any house, you should feel good to go back to your house. Anytime you go to a function, a birthday party or a temple, when you feel good to go back to your house is perfect. When you feel, oh, I feel like being here, who goes to the house? Some repair work needs to be done. Roof is leaking. I mean, normal people, we do that, right? So that's why when people say, Guruji, we want to be with you always, no, that cannot happen. You get the knowledge, go back and manage your life. So, Varahi, whenever that kind of lack of peace of mind happens, all you have to do is put a Varahi picture. That picture also has got some radiance. I play that Varahi mantra 24/7. We'll give you the mantra, we'll give you the picture. You don't need to pay. But keep it. And that will work on the Vayu Mandala. Because all the while they have been yelling and the Vayu Mandala is infected and this person is moving in the Vayu Mandala, the continuous infinite process. The virus is there and an antivirus system is not there. This is the antivirus system. So all you have to do is keep it. Varahi. Mahindri, somebody wants celebrity status. Anybody want to become heroine here? I mean, at least character actors. If not heroine, character actors or public figures. Mahindri. It will give you fame, auspicious fame. Or if you have lands, more yield from the land. Or in your own family, people look at you as an ideal person, role model. That is Mahindri. And here is Chamunda. The seventh mother is Chamunda. And she takes care of your negative energies. Sometimes we have Idu Urupadadu, Anuvadu, even Pasamata. This constant telling yourself, my life will be like this one, but still you pray to God. This kind of constant, somebody is taking a glass ball, no, don't take, you'll drop it. This is negativity. And that kind of negative internal and external activity is removed by Chamunda. And finally, this corner is Mahalakshmi, all-round prosperity. Each corner has got a particular sound to be recited to get connected through that energy pocket through this point. So, 1, sound, 2, touch, shabda, sparsha, rupa. There is no form, but we imagine something there, rupa. When you get connected, the bliss you are enjoying, rasa. Then what happens is, gandha is, then you can associate with everything. You don't say, oh, I don't want to talk to Shishtar. I don't get along with him. There's no question of getting along. No. You accept everything and you keep your identity without being affected by the external. So that happens here, Mahalakshmi. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it not enough for your life? I haven't gone inside the Sri Yantra, outside middle. And if you go to the third line, there 10 mudra devatas, silent meditation, silent communication. That energies are there. Sarvasam Shobhi Savidragi. Let us not go into that because that's a deep subject. These three lines correspond to first arm. This is absolutely necessary for our mundane life. Right? Mundane life. Down to earth. Second, this avarana is connected to your waistline. Second one, 16 petal lotus is connected to your waistline, Kati Pradesha. There, all the akarshani, attractions are there. Kama akarshani, buddhya akarshani, ahankara akarshani, shabda akarshani, like that 16 akarshana devata. So when you worship this, how you are attracted by the other, what is happening between you and the other person and the attraction? Mind. Right? Maneva karanam manushyanam bandha mokshayo. Either attraction or repulsion happening because of mind. And mind is controlled by moon. Chandrama manasojat daksho suryo ajayata. Mind is controlled by moon. That's why 16 phases of moon. From first day in the lunar cycle to the 15 full moon and new moon. They control our mind. That's why they are called lunatics. Depletion of lunar energy. Lunatics. What's the American way of pronunciation? Lunatic? In India we say lunatics. That's right. Like Nadiminti and Nadiminti. We say Nadiminti, we say Nadiminti. We accept that elongation of the sentence. So, lunatic, right? Yeah. Lunatic. And that is controlled. The depression is controlled by this. Anybody suffering from depression, all of us go through depression. When things are not working, beyond our level, ship sinks. And it goes beyond such a level that's very difficult to come up. This is the point. This is the enclosure. Now, coming to this enclosure, which has 8 petals. 8 petals. I'm not going in detail because if you completely want to do justice to this subject, significance and power of Sri Yantra, maybe next time when I come in December, apply leave for 7 days, doing 6 for 7 days, or come every day for 7 days at least, like this, 7:30 to 9:30. Definitely we'll do. Try to do justice again. 7 days it will take. Kama Kashni, what is desire? What is, again, the names Kama Kashni, Buddhya Kashni, Ahankara Kashni. If you have a desire, it will affect your mind and it will create ego. Everything is connected here. Kama, Buddhi, Akarshani. Like that, if you go in detail to study the subject, it takes like. So if you go to this avarana, this is called Ananga Kusuma, Ananga Mekala, Ananga Madara, Ananga Madara, Ananga Reka, Ananga Vekuri, Ananga Ananga Mali. This is called Sarva Sanshobhadikram. This is connected to the Mooladharadikram. How many people know that we have chakras in our body? You all know, right? Chakras are logically existing, physically non-existing meridians, energy centers, through which the cosmic energy normally flows. When it flows through these centers, one is genital, one is lower abdomen, or just above the genital, navel, heart, and neck, then eye, third eye, and then the thumb. When I am saying this is not the chakra, if you draw a vertical line from the top of your body and you draw a horizontal line at this point, they both intersect at an imaginary point in your balloon-like structure. At that point, around that, there is energy center, and you call it Vishuddhi here. Is that clear? Let us not say Vishuddhi, Ajna, this is tummy, not Manipura, right? So I have a bigger Manipura means he has a bigger tummy, not that is elevated and expanded. So when this is Mooladhara, 6. When the energy flows through the Mooladhara, you are free from fear and doubt. These are the two great ailments everybody has got: fear and doubt. We have unfortunately fear and doubt on God also. If you don't recite Lalita Sahasranamam properly, she is going to come in your dream and kill you and give you a lot of punishment. Then she is not God. Some other person is coming. Maybe your mother-in-law is taking a form of Lalita, even coming in your dream. Forget about that. But this is not Lalita. God will never punish. Like a mother, if you are not doing your homework, you say, I'll give you time off. Are you hating your child? No, you are correcting your child. So that kind of fear you will lose, and doubt. A doubt is, you pray, you go to what temple you have close by? Satyanarayan temple, and pray, let my son get a seat in Harvard University. Please, I trust you. And why this person is applying other universities also? Why doesn't he apply only Harvard and sit quiet? How many people are doing like that? No trust. When you don't have trust, it won't work for you. So that trust will come. The trust will come, fear will be removed by worshipping. So these 1, 2, 3, these 3 enclosures are connected with your mundane life. When these are worshipped properly, your normal life is fine. You don't have much anxious moments. Always peaceful, reasonably healthy, reasonably wealthy. I'm not saying you will be wealthy, reasonably wealthy, reasonably healthy. Now, when my hunger is satisfied, then I look for TV, right? The next level. Now the mundane things is satisfied, the next higher level we are looking. That's when 1, 2, 3. These 3 enclosures come. Now all my needs are satisfied. Let me say thanks to that entity. At least then the second personality in you. This is fake personality. All of us are having fake personality outside. This is for the world. We are not this. Agreed on? We are posing. Namaste, how are you? Not smile is not real. Because just before that you might have had a fight. What is your real personality? Namaste, how are you? This is real personality. You are not saying that. For the world you are saying in the name of manners or whatever you call. How are you? Everything is fine? Nothing is fine behind you. This is fake. And this is reality is inside more. And your original personality is struggling between fake and reality. So now we have solved this fake personality. Now we are going to work on our inner personality. This is not a real. This is not okay, medium. The final is yourself. So this is work on these 3 chakras, 3 avanas. This 4th avarana, 4th enclosure is 14 triangles. They connect you to 14 worlds. 7 worlds, that 7 space up. What are the 7 words? Can anybody say?
Maha, Japa,
Janaha, Satyam. Then down, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Paratala, Tatala, Himatala, this down. That means they are there, yes and no. Nobody has seen. Everything we believe that there is there. That gives us some discipline and way of life. But to understand it properly, who Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapaha, Om Satyam. That is your awareness levels, how you live in this world. You can be a saint, you can be a bhoga person enjoying comfort, or you can be a pessimistic person. That's why I say, if I show you half glass of water, you all know, a pessimistic person will say half empty, an optimistic person will say half full, but a Srividya Upasaka will say it is half filled with water and half filled with air. The fine tuning of awareness. So, the finer the tuning, the higher the level of the word. When you go inside, hurting your own self, putting down your life, putting down your beautiful opportunity we have, hurting others with your words, thoughts, and actions, these are all patala. That's all patala. Who will live in patala? Rakshasa. That's why we don't live in basement. We will only put the chair. Unfortunately, if you have parties outside the basement, that's a different thing. Satsang also is a basement. This is a basement?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought I just walked.
This is ground level. Ground level.
Ground level. Even if it is basement, if you are connected to Sri Yantra and connected to her, still, Atala Satala Patala also you can experience that. That's another thing. So, this is connecting you to a higher, all the awarenesses. So, you start with the lower awareness and come to the highest awareness. So, it transcends here. Then comes 10 triangles which connect you to 5 natural elements. Pradik Vyapas Tejo Vairakasa. That means earth. What are the 5 natural elements? Water, space, ether or space. So all of you know. And 5 senses: Shabda, sound, sparsha, touch, rupa, form, rasa, emotion, gandha, association. So all these are connected at this level. So when you come to this level, you know what happens? You have control on the weather. Even if the weather forecast says 70% rain, you don't pray. The one person who prays to sun god, Dream Guru Suri Adityam, Dream Guru Suri Adityam, that fellow's prayer may work or may not work. He is rejecting the natural calamity. The one who will win always is, Mother, you are the decision factor. If you want to give us rain, nobody can stop. Neither me nor my prayer. But give me strength to bear whatever rain or shine, then it will be shine. When you have a marriage in your house. You understand the surrender? Gajendra Moksha, surrender. That is the one which will, that surrender gives you control on the 5. And that's why I always give this example. Please don't think that we are telling it out of ego. No. I want to share the joy of surrender with you. 2 times, not only many times, but the first time it happened was in New Hampshire, in Durham, when we did the Sri Chakra Homa in Encyclopedia, 2003. 2003. All the numbers, phone numbers, years, names. There's a different database. External hard drive. I mean, she's soft, but we call it hard drive in computer language. So, that is safe. So, 2003 we did the Homa, and 1 week before, 70% rain they predicted. Cyclonic weather. And the day before also, when we are drawing and the Sri Yantra which we are drawn on the ground is 230 feet by 230 feet. Huge. And the Sri Yantra which we are drawn washed away by the morning rain. So everybody From the week, 1 week, everybody want me, please Guruji, why don't you postpone it? No. Let's all pray. No. How can we stop? We are not stopping. Only one thing we'll do. We call for a meeting. Anybody who brings an umbrella or a raincoat will not be allowed for the home. You come out as if you are coming on a sunshine day. If it rains, it's her function. Let her spoil. Who cares? We'll do the fire ritual. As long as it rains or shines. You won't believe. 8 o'clock. Only the baseball ground where the Homa is seen, there's not even a drop of water. The entire Durham town was flooded with rainwater. 8 to 4. The Purna is over. Pouring. And the next day, newspaper reporters came. How did you achieve it? And only one thing. We didn't pray. We accepted the decision whatever. Then they wrote in the newspapers. What is that newspaper? Portsmouth Herald. Indians believe overrides Americans' weather report. What do you want for this life? That is power of control of 5 natural elements. I am giving a live example. That's right. Now, when you go to the other next level, one more set of 10 triangles are there that give you power of controlling your 5 sensory organs, 5 jnanendriyas, 5 karmendriyas. That means you want to watch a baseball game, you can watch, and at the last minute, you can still come out of the game and do a puja, not getting attached to that. You understand my point? So, not getting attached to anything is sannyasa, vairagya, vityeshara. Then only you can enjoy everything. So, 5 sensory organs mean all your organs will be under control. You will be watching what every organ is doing, and you will be the master, not the slave. They give a beautiful example in Hyderabad and other cosmopolitan cities. The people here also, the people take the dog for a walk. In the beginning from the house, the owner will be in the front and the dog will be in the back. I don't know what happened. The dog will be in the front afterwards. The owner will be in the back. That's what is happening in your life. In the childhood, we are fine. They are masters because we don't know anything. After knowing something, we became a slave. And then now dog is taking for a walk, us for a walk. So that will be reversed and you take control of your senses. And now this 3, the second set of 3 is this middle element. Now the last setup, that means you have actually started Upadana, then you get some experiences, you have intellectual ability to handle any situation, you can also predict something, you can also control your thought. Whatever you say may be happening outside. Trust me. You are not become a junior god yet, but you feel there's something happening. Now the next set of 3, last set is this triangle at the top. Is 8 triangles. This avarana is 8 triangles that is connected. If I lost the 1, 2, 3 Mooladhara, 4 Swadhisthana, 5 Manipura, 6 Anahata. Now 7th avarana we are Vishuddhi. This is 8 petal. Anybody who wants purity of speech and power of manifestation, they do upasana. Upasana means constantly focusing on this and reciting mantra, whatever mantra is. Vashini, Kameswari, Modini, Vimala, Aruna, Jaini, Sarveshwari. And this, even though this is the main center, is again the energies are distributed Vasini, Kameshwari, Modini, Vimala, Aruna, Jayini, Sarveshwari, Kauli. 8 point. Again, why it is 8 point? Even though the central server is vocal cord, I don't know whether how the doctors can prove it or accept it. As per the Shastra, when we recite any sound, any language, that sound which is forming first group of vowels, im, arum, alum, aim, aim, om, aum, aham. This is a sound coming from here, but actually it is connected here. Kang, 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 nang, chen, 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 yang, tan, 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 nam, tan, 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 nam, bum, 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 mum, yang, lam, lam, bum, sam, sham, sam, hum, lam, sham. Sound is coming from here, but the actual energy is coming from here. So to control this sound and to get connected to these 8 different Vagdevata places, Vagdevata sthana, you just focus on this line. Then, you know the power of your speech then? Before you deliver, you analyze the speech, analyze the word or sentence so thoroughly, whether it is suitable for this person at this situation in this dose. That is purity of speech. You cannot blabber anything just because Satyam Bruyat, Asatyam na Bruyat. What is the third one? Apriyam na Bruyat. So suppose somebody comes and says, how is this my pant and shirt? He is going to ask, what's your name? I forgot. Post name. Nadini. They only tell me your last name. They never told me your first name. Yellappa. So Nadini. So when he comes and asks, how is my newly stitched pant and shirt? I need to tell the answer. This is where the Vakshuddhi comes. I don't like the checks actually. I don't like the lines. I don't like the color. So if I say, it's horrible, I don't know how you selected. That is Satyam. But the third one, Apriyam no Bruyat, it is going to hurt him. I cannot say that, so I cannot say. But at the same time, I cannot say, wow, marvelous. I love this color. You cheated yourself. It is Asatyam. I cannot tell the truth. I cannot tell the lie. How I am going to answer it? That technique you will get here. We'll say, Mr. Narayanti, what is there in the dress? Your face is good. Your smile is good. You are a wonderful doctor. Apriyam na Bruyat. That skill of communication comes from here. How to tackle it. Right? Now, the last but one, the triangle, small triangle here, it should be like this. The triangle should face you. The triangle here, if you worship, you are free from past and future and will be in the present. Past and future and will be in the present. Third eye. Opening of third eye will not happen like in movies. Then you go for surgery to stitch it back. So let us not expect our forehead to open and the eye to open. That is abnormality. So we will not expect that. Opening of third eye is living in the present. You neither go back, oh, I was happy in India, why I have come to Florida. No, stop that. Or, Irma is going to come, what will happen now? No future. Face it, present. What you have is present. That absolute knowledge will come. Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Saptarajastamo, Bhuta Vivitas Vartamana, Kaltika, Markika, Sintaraki. You tell anything. The 3 is correct. 3, Vagbhavaputa, Kamarajaputa, Shakti Puta is also connected. And this is connected to 5%. And finally, at this Bindu is connected to the top of your head. That is where the Moola Prakriti, the source The source is source for everything. Charachara vastu prapancha. And what is your prakriti, mula prakriti? What is your primary nature? Anybody know? Ananda and prema. So we are all premanandas.
Name change.
Name change. Premananda. Love is your character. Love is your lifestyle. And Ananda is your source. Anger is a weapon. When the situation comes, take the weapon, use it and put it back. Just because you have a weapon and start shooting, then it's not right. So anger is a weapon, love is a quality, and bliss or Ananda is my existence. That level of awareness will come, of course. By that time, you will become a junior god. Ramana Maharshi, when they have cancer also. Look at these people, idealistic personality. Have they done any Lalita Sahasranam or have they attended any Satsangs or have they gone to the temple? No. Their lifestyle itself became puja. The world itself became temple for them. Then they will become a junior god. And in fact, we know from their history, Annamaya, Ramana Maharshi, they all, a dead boy comes and then he pats that person, he wakes up. Superhuman powers also you will be enjoying. But to enjoy that, all this cleaning should happen in the 6 layers before. In the third, all the last 3 layers will be awakened. So that is, in a nutshell, Sri Yantra. And a misnomer for Sri Yantra is, if you have a Sri Yantra, you have to do daily puja. You have to do lot of naivedya. There is no have to do, must do, should do in pujas. Everybody go to the other person, they ask, I want to recite Lalita Sahasranam, I want to recite Khatgamala, I want to recite Trishaki, can I do that? And that fellow, if the person is not really understanding, no, you are not a Brahmin, you are a lady, how can you recite this? No. And conveniently you come home. I didn't recite because Shashidhar asked me not to recite. Convenient. Comfort you are putting in the But Shashidhar also tells you get up early in the morning in the November Kartik Masa and take a shower and then do puja. We don't do that. That is Bharat. That's a different thing. But on the other hand, to do a bad thing, am I going to Shashidhar? I feel like slapping that fellow. Can I do that? You don't ask. You don't go for muhurt for slapping a fellow. For doing a Satyanarayana puja, you want muhurtam. I feel whenever you get a negative thought and try to harm others, go to your guru and go to astrologer, find ask him for a muhurtam, successful muhurtam. By that time, your anger will come down and you will be protected. But please don't muhurtam for Satyanarayana puja. Nobody guarantees that whether you or the priest will be living till that day. No, you do it then and there. So, there is no rule. The best naivedya, that's what I told the host, Amma. I don't know yet. Renukaji. You all are blessed. You have a waterfront in the back and you have a swimming pool. Not many are blessed. Every full moon, remember, every full moon, either the other person comes or not, don't bother. Don't try to gather any gathering. They come, that's fine. Number one, every day, play this Lalita Sahasranam in your house 24/7. Let it play. Don't keep the house silent and empty like that. Mild home. You will be listening, that's enough for you. You don't recite, just iPod, Chinese made iPod, 5,000 rupees, 500 rupees in India. Here I don't know how much it is. So that with the speaker, put the USB, you're all set. It will definitely work on your house and this house also. But every full moon, assemble before around the swimming pool. On a night where the full moon form is there, look at the moon. If the weather is permitting, don't blame me, sit outside in the winter and then say, oh, that fellow told me. When the weather is permitting, recite Lalita Sahasranam or listen Lalita Sahasranam combinedly. And offer a silver glass of milk, add it to the 2 spoons of honey and 1 pinch of edible camphor. All of you know edible camphor, pachakar, they put in sweets. And offer that to that moon energy and take it as a prasadam and give it to that person who is suffering from depression. Trust me, with 8 recitals, 7.5 months, the depression will be considerably reduced. Guaranteed. Considerably. Of course, they need to take along with the tablets also. I want to protect myself. But it will be definitely reduced. So all of you use the assets given by God to you. How many of you use the swimming pool at least once in a month in a summer? No. Then what for that? Okay, fine. Let us use the swimming pool for this purpose once in a month. Sit around the swimming pool and recite. Right? You can do that. Trust me, do for a couple of days and let me know. There will be definite change in your lifestyle. You're thinking, I'm not saying your husband will become nice or your wife will become nice. No way. I'll be like this only. It's about life. Take it or leave it. That's it. Only do. But your approach towards the other person will change and definitely you'll have peace in life. And the peace prevail in this house, in this locality, in this country, in our country.